Going. Let's get the chat all sorted up. All right, there we go. Subscriber only, 1 minute. Great night. Great night. Hopefully everybody's doing good though. Wait till some people start to flow in here. We're only gonna, like normal Sunday, a little 30-35 minute stream. We're gonna drink this cup of coffee. The stream will run exactly how long this cup of coffee takes me to drink, just about. So now we just chill. Chill and wait till y'all start to pile on in here. I didn't do the Discord message today. I usually send out the Discord message so the regulars know to pop in, but we'll see. We'll see. I did neglect to send out a Discord message today, so probably take a minute for the chat to fill up. We got my C mug though. I feel really good today, guys. So obviously we competed yesterday. Had a good time competing yesterday, but we competed yesterday. Today's recovery day. So and recovery day is going well. Recovery day is going well. Alrighty. What's up, Jamal? You're the first one in here tonight. I just started the stream like 60 seconds ago. How's it going? How you feeling after that meet? You recovered up yet? I always have a crash right after the meet, so I always crash out super hard after the meet. I usually take like a solid nap and eat a good bit of food. I'm back bulking now, so I've been eating all day. It feels good to eat again. Obviously, I was still eating before. I just wasn't eating as much as I had been eating. So it kind of like, so. What's up, Saray? What's up? What's up? Usually Saray's first. Jamal beat you here today, Saray. Don't forget, guys, Jamal was competing with me yesterday. So if you check out his Instagram, which I think I can post in the Discord again. I think I posted it before. He was the one recording all of my lifts, and I was recording his lifts. But he was competing same platform as me yesterday. What's up, Mark? How you doing? I don't believe it, Mark. I don't believe it personally. It sounds suspect. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds suspect. You like my C mug? You like my C mug? You would think it stands for Chris. This is a Christmas mug, but it double actions. So not only is it a Christmas like holiday mug, but it also strokes the ego just a little bit, just enough. But when people are like, "Why are you, carrying a mug with your initial on it?" Is a little egotistical. I can run it back and be like, "Nah, it's a Christmas mug, right?" So it's like double feature mug. You know what I'm saying? I do personally like when things have my name or initials on them, like aesthetically. I don't know why. It's not like I don't know if it's an ego thing, really. I just like it. Um, I like just having things with my initials on them. I don't know. Aesthetically, it's very clean. What's up, funniest? This recliner is very comfy. It's like a suede recliner. I've had it for a few years now. That's not true, Mark. We don't do false news here, okay? We don't do fake news here. You're getting there, though. I believe in you, Mark. I believe in you. You'll get there. You'll get there. I'm waiting on that 405 benchmark. All right, I'm waiting on that 405 bench video. You can't have a broken camera forever. All right. Tonight we had steak. I had steak, and I had potatoes. Mark, the gym's always open. I have invited you for a workout. It's hung up. It's hung up, Saray. It's hung up now. It's got its own place on the wall. Oh no, Mark! I've invited you out for multiple workouts. You've yet to show. You've yet to show. That says something. I feel like that says something. Multiple gyms, multiple invites. Throughout the last 3 months, you could have found time at some point. Yes, Saray, we did. Now I went back and I looked because the one that really matters to me, honestly, is lifter of the meet, and obviously with our bulk, we'll get closer and closer to that. Pizza's a solid choice, Jamal. It is. Um, so, but the one that really matters to me at this point, sorry, is lifter the meat. The gold medals for weight class are great. I love the gold medals. Don't get me wrong, but I want that lifter the meat bad. So I want that lifter the meat bad. So with lifter the meat, it's its own category. So you have best male and best female lifter of the meat. So hold on, guys. I appreciate NC. Sorry, there was some noise going on in the house. I appreciate it, NC. That's big. That is the week's worth of Fairlife. I actually have a Fairlife in the fridge right now that I've been sipping on today, throughout the day. I appreciate it, NC. That's big. That's big. I'm actually looking at doing regionals. They still have open registration. I think it's in September, October. I'm looking at doing regionals. So I'll let you guys know what we decide to do with that. I already talked to Barbells and see if they want to sponsor regionals. They're going to let me know. If they decide to do it again, which they always do. Um, I left it as an open item. So if they don't, we'll grab another sponsor. I've got one other business group that's willing to do the sponsorship, but I wanted to offer it to Barbells first. So, what's up, Martin? That's a much appreciated NC. That's big. That's big. That's awesome. So we do have a special guest today. We have special guests, multiple special guests today, guys. I bet you can't guess who they are. It's Ray. Hi, Riley. How's it going, Riley? Happy birthday! Just turned 10. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! That's awesome. 10 years old is a big one. 10 years old is a big one. That's double digits. Double digits. That's awesome, Saray. I appreciate the support. Everything's going good. Today's recovery day as normal, Martin. Tomorrow we'll be back out. We'll be back out doing some more lifting. I'm gonna try and lift. So guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, right? I'm going to try and lift earlier in the day, and the reason isn't scheduling really. It's I honestly feel like 7 times at least stronger than I do when I'm lifting at night. And that meat, if nothing else, that meat proves it. I don't know if you guys watched the full. I know a lot of you did. A lot of you commented. I appreciate you guys checking those out. If you watch those lifts in the meat, they're super clean. I felt super energetic. Everything felt lighter. Um, by a significant margin. If I knew it was going to feel like that walking in, I would have set my opener so much higher. But that shows that my late night workouts are definitely holding me back a little bit because my energy levels are in the toilet. So I'm going to try to be streaming, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock as often as possible. Yeah, at least 2,100 pound bench, Mark. At least a 2,100 pound bench. Minimum. We'll at least get 50% of the lift, Mark. So on it, so hear me out. I'll get the down half for sure. It'll go down. It's the up part that I'm gonna have to work on. But if you get the down, you're technically lifted 50%, which means your PR is like, 1,050 at that point. So we did the powerlifting meet yesterday, YM, and today's Sunday. And obviously on Sundays we don't lift. I don't know, Mark. It's no one's proved that. No one's proved that. Hasn't been proven, and until it's been proven that I can't, Mark. We are not dirty bulking, but we are bulking. I don't ever dirty bulk. I eat clean, but we're eating a lot. So put on a lot of weight very quickly. I expect by tomorrow from today, the next day we'll probably put on a pound or two. I have been eating. I ate like a pound of steak for dinner within like 4 servings of potatoes. It is a solid meal. I don't know if you guys can see to my face, but I am very relaxed today. I haven't done much of nothing. I don't eat dirty. I always eat clean. I don't do any sugars, any added sugars. I don't do any soy. I don't do any like vegetable oils. No deep fried foods. So that's just a personal choice for me. I understand that dirty bulks can put weight on you quick and can help you put strength on and mass, but I just, from a general health perspective, it's not my thing, you know. And I've had really good results staying lean and bulking at the same time with the way I do it. But teach their own. I have dirty bulked a long time ago. My first bulk was a very dirty bulk. I mean, I was eating, you know, everything, everything I get my hands on. I'm talking about Danishes, pizzas, chips, tacos, burritos, Taco Bell, Wendy's snack wraps, McDonald's, like the two burger meal with apple pies, and I was eating everything, man. I was eating everything. I was eating all the grossest food to put weight on back in the day. So it was mostly after my surgery. I had to get healthy. I have a video on it, Jaden, on my channel, but I had my thyroid removed, and it showed me I needed to. Hi, that's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate it, sir. But yeah, I had my thyroid removed, and you know what? Hold on, Saray. I'm gonna bring one of our special guests. She might get a kick out of this. Hold on, or he. I think you said it was your daughter, right? Bring my special guest. You guys ready? Look at this. Look at the baby chickie. We have 4 new baby chickies today. 4 new baby chickies today. Hold on, guys. That's a chicken. It's a baby chicken. It's a baby chicken. I want a duck. The wife has turned down all the duck requests. So the wife goes out to get some just normal stuff from the store, comes back with 4 baby chicks to add to the... Yeah, chickens come in different colors, Mark. Chickens come in a lot of different colors. So these ones will look kind of like monarchy, like monarch butterfly, like oranges in their feathers whenever it's fully grown. Like this kind of like orangey tint that it has here in the front. That'll be all throughout the chicken's feathers. So we have ones that are completely black. Those are our first chickens we ever got. Those are the French Crescivars. You can get ones that are red, yellow. You even have ones that are gray. It just depends. It just depends. Browns are really common. There's even ones that lay like blue eggs, that weigh blue eggs. So they're called Easter eggers. But these are very young. These are probably right around, I would give it a few weeks at most. We do. I have a whole basket of fresh eggs sitting on the counter right now. So, and this is a female chick. So this is definitely a female. They are determined female before we purchase them. So this will not be a rooster, thank goodness. Hold on, let me see if I can get to put its wings out for you guys. So there's some wings for you there. There you go. You can kind of see. There you go. But these ones are very docile. Sometimes you get chicks and they're not. They're very like skittish. This one so far has been very very open to being held. So you can kind of see they haven't developed all their feathers yet. So this little plush, little fur looking stuff, you see that fur stuff looks a little gray right there? That is what they come out with. They come kind of fluffy. They have like fur. And then that falls out, they shed that, and they start to develop their feathers. So you can see the feathers starting to develop at the end of the wings there. But that fur is to keep them warm when the hens aren't around. So that fur keeps them warm initially, and then as they develop those feathers. So, but they still keep this fluff up the top side for a little while longer. But they have to be kept in like 90 degrees or better generally. So, you saying hello? You see yourself on camera there. There we go. Let's get the camera to focus in on it. There we go. Let me get my face out of the screen. There we go. Now I can focus. But they are very named. I think I can't remember. It's already been named. We already named them. The naming has been done, Mark. I don't get sugar cravings. No. I don't ever get sugar cravings. Generally, I I eat what I want, but I don't have like I don't get cravings that I can't, that don't fit my diet. It's kind of subsided. No, I didn't name it. The babies usually name the chicks. So the babies usually name the chicks. I've actually got four. I've actually got four of them. Now, mind you, the bigger chickens I have outside would not be content being up here. This one, sometimes the chicken's personalities. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Sometimes the chicken's personalities develop as they age and they become less docile or more docile. These ones, I have a good feeling. We have a chicken, a baby chick. Hello. Can you not pick at the couch? But yeah, so I think they left some fur on me. Hold on, guys. Or like a little floof. There we go. They have like stuff on their feet from like I'm gonna put them back though. I'm gonna put the chicken back. But they've got like what is it? The pine shavings in their coop. But let me put the chicken back real quick. Yeah. Let me rinse my hands because chickens, as clean as these chicks are, it's better to wash your hands when you're dealing with chickens. All right, we're back, guys. Chicken time is over. Chicken had to go rest. So they need to be kept in a constant temp. They need to be kept in a constant temp of like 90 degrees for the majority of the day. They don't, maybe not constant, but in a temp of 90 degrees, ideally. Well, I washed my hands thoroughly, and then I had to get something to dry them, Mark. Have you ever washed your hands? You're supposed to, what is it, recite your ABCs backwards or something like that when you wash your hands? Or sing happy birthday, isn't that what it is? Ugh. Sing happy birthday backwards. Pretty sure that's how you do it. You wash your hands, sing happy birthday backwards. And that's how you know you've washed your hands long enough. So, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing today. Hanging out with the chickens. Meeting with some clients. You know, we did some stuff at the gym. We just weren't streaming. Well, that would be a really quick. I can see why your hands are so quick to wash then, Mark. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. That's all. Okay, so here's my. I have three children. Three children. Um, three boys. But I have what is it? The Instagram, my Instagram reels, right? Do I always ego lift? It's the best way to lift. I wouldn't walk right now. I mean, I would. It's not a bad night out, but tons of mosquitoes. But yeah, so I have a problem with my Instagram reels, and if I watch one video that has a gym fail, all of a sudden I'm getting all the tears, all the bicep tendon popping, and bench falling on their face, and dumbbells falling on their head. Like I get all the injuries after that, and I don't want to see bench injuries constantly while I'm about to bench. It's just not a good vibe. Am I scared of the dark? No, I'm not scared of anything. Bug, I'm not scared of any. I've never been scared in my life, actually, that I can recall. I don't have fear. All right. Zero fear. Doesn't run in my blood. I appreciate it, Big J. I don't plan on wrestling you, Bug, so we'll never know. We'll never know. Ooh, I was carrying a bag of dumbbells earlier, by the way, guys. Check this out. It done blistered up my shoulder. You see that? It's not like a injury or nothing, but it done busted some blood vessel right there. It was a bag of dumbbells. I had a bag of dumbbells, like a couple 100 pounds of dumbbells in the bag, and I was just like, I had like a strap on my shoulder. I should have put it on both shoulders to be honest, but you live, you learn, right? Never been scared of a 370 bench. I feel like you're scared of cameras though, Mark. That's what I'm. That's what I feel like you're afraid of currently. Metal chair. I don't have a metal chair actually. You don't have bags of dumbbells, Mark? What are you doing? I did take Friday off, Jay. I don't normally take Fridays off, but I did go ahead and take Friday off. Um, the purpose behind that was kind of double ended, though. I don't, but I had something I had to take care of anyways, so it wasn't a big issue. No, no, no. That was from the dumbbell bag. Well, that means your camera should work for a 405 bench too, Mark. The dumbbell bag is just my gym bag, and I filled it with dumbbells earlier to transport them. And it I didn't think about the fact that just because it doesn't feel heavy doesn't mean it's not pulling on your shoulder. I don't need 10 years back. I taught myself, Jaden. Oh, Mark, I'm waiting on it at 405 bench. One day I'll see the video. I believe it. I believe you'll get there, Mark. You just got to push harder. My performance was good. I have no problems with my performance. I think I definitely could have gone a little heavier, but hindsight's 2020, so it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, I already made a video. We took home gold for the weight class, but obviously lift for the meet's the real goal. I do not speak fluent German. I know some German, like a little bit, very little, very very little. I couldn't hold a conversation though, at all. Through the atmosphere, I believe it. Through the firmament, Lord. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and just. We're not doing that. All right, easy peasy, done and done. Oh yeah, 100%. We've definitely got more in the tank. We definitely have more in the tank. What is the firmament? It's a conspiracy theory that we can't act, that we're basically in a bubble and we can't escape it. It's like an invisible layer above the sky that we can't get past. I think it goes with the Antarctic ice wall. Isn't that a conspiracy theory too? That we have an ice wall that surrounds all the continents, keep us from going over the edge. I'm 30 years old. Oh, we're closing in on that 30-minute mark, guys. We did well, Pasanti. We did well, Pasanti. I got the videos up if you want to check them out. We did very well. I want lift for the meet next. From here on out, we're bulking. We're gonna be competing for lift for the meet moving forward. I need lift for the meet. They always give out the coolest awards for lift for the meet, which is fair because that's the one that really matters in the grand scheme, right? So lift for the meet's the big award. Usually it's a trophy, or this time it was like a giant medal. I want it so bad. Want it so bad. So, but it's going to be a short stream tonight, guys. I'm going to finish this coffee we have until that's done. And the reason behind that is because I got a lot of things to do. Well, I have a thing to do. I feel great. 30 isn't like. So here's the thing: we use age as a tool to measure the amount of time we've been around the sun. We use it to give us a general idea of where we are in development, which is great. It's a great way to measure that. Time is a measurement tool. But as far as your body is concerned and how your health is, that's about how you take care of it physically, right? Now, there's maturity elements to aging that can be timed pretty well, like how long it takes for your brain to finish developing and your height to kind of get to where it's going to be and things along those lines, hand size, feet size, head size, that kind of stuff doesn't change much after a certain period of time, right? But as far as like physical capabilities, as long as you're taking care of yourself, your body may do really well until you're 50. It may do really well until you're 80 or 70. You might continue to see, really good health all the way up into the later years. It just depends on how well you take care of yourself. That is ultimately going to be your determining factor. Determining factor. So, like most people's feet stop growing like, in their teens, but they might still get taller all the way up into their 20s. You know, my my hands and feet, I think they stopped getting bigger like substantially when I turned like 20, 21. So, but that's more of a biological thing. Eventually, you reach a certain maturity level where those things, your biological, start to work on other things. I wear a size 13. Yes, Mark. 13 shoe. It's hard to find boots with a 13. Hard to find boots. Oh. Oh, cool. That means I can steal your shoes whenever you come down here. Snatch them up off you. I'm just kidding, Mark. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Remember that thing I said where I click show too quickly, Mark? That was one of those moments. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm glad we can motivate Jaden. Yeah, it's always good to get ahead of the game. It's not reactionary is not ideal. Reactionary is not ideal. So, all right, we got one more sip of coffee, guys. I'm just red all the time, Mark. I don't blush. I'm red all the time. It's just that's how my complexion works. I'm very Scottish, very Irish. That's the coffee done, guys. It is time for me to go watch Rings of Power with my wife. So probably. I don't know if we're watching Rings of Power actually. We should be watching Rings of Power. We'll find out. Rings of Power time, guys. It's time to go watch some Lord of the Rings. With the wife, which means I've got to end the stream, guys. I'll see you guys for the workout tomorrow, though. That'll be a fun time, right? That'll be a fun time for sure. Um, we get to eat a lot tonight and tomorrow. Should be a really good lift. Lord, all right, y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all stopping in.